Alright, so let me throw a hypothetical your way. You're a corporate executive with a very successful JRPG series on your hands. What do you do with it? Continue to release high-quality sequels? No, you milk the hell out of it with spin-offs. And that's exactly what Atlus does with Persona to this day. And straight from the udders of the Persona cash cow came 3 rhythm games that launched an assault on my wallet more than 2 years ago. And today on Gaming Romance, I'm going to explain exactly why I handed over my money. Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 4, Dancing All Night, and Persona 5, Dancing in Starlight are rhythm games based on various entries in the Persona series. Now, there are a large variety of rhythm games out there, and some of them have their own types of controls or controllers, so I'm just going to go ahead and explain to you how this particular game is played in case you happen to be new to rhythm games. In these games, you press buttons to the rhythm of songs as you watch the characters dance. There are 6 different buttons to manage, and at times you'll either need to hold or press the buttons simultaneously. And as you are playing through tracks, rings will appear that you can scratch with the R1 button by flicking an analog stick or even by swiping the PS4 touchpad. And if you do well enough and scratch enough rainbow-colored fever rings, then Fever Time will activate and another character will join your dancer for a short time. The gameplay is based entirely on your reaction time, memorization skills, and your perfectionism. And while this does seem like a rather boring concept, it can actually be extremely addicting. It's got a similar kind of appeal to other games like Guitar Hero or Dance Dance Revolution. You can just feel this obsession with trying to perfect your favorite songs, and it just feels so good whenever you're actually able to do what you set out to do. These games include a surprising amount of customization and flexibility to have the experience suit your playstyle. Now, there are 4 different difficulties for each song as well as 7 different speed settings. And personally, I like to play on the highest speed on the higher difficulties because I am not truly feeling the music until I'm rocking back and forth on the verge of a panic attack while playing. You can even unlock various settings that will make levels easier or harder. Now, using the harder settings will boost your overall score, while using the easier settings will lower your overall score. And one nice detail about this is that you're still able to fully complete all 3 of these games and get the Platinum Trophy, even if you're struggling and need to use the settings that make levels easier. Making use of the different options really helped me as I went through higher difficulties for the first time. But the addictive gameplay would be wasted if the music wasn't good. Unsurprisingly, this game drops some motherfucking bangers. Each game is littered with remixes of iconic Persona tracks that really boost the energy of the songs to better fit the fast gameplay. And while I'd argue that Persona 3 Dancing has the strongest track selection, each soundtrack preserves the identity of the original game's scores. One detail that may disappoint Persona 5 fans is that unfortunately, this game came out in a pre-Royal world. I believe Colors Flying High, Take Over, and Throw Away Your Mask from Persona 5 Royal, and Dark Sun from Persona 5 The Animation especially deserved the dancing treatment, and as the pathetic Persona shill I am, I'm more than ready to throw my wallet at a Persona 5 Dancing Royal Night if it were to ever be a thing. And the actual dancing is also extremely well done. It was actually done using motion capture from real dancers, and it really makes the animation more lively. Every single character has a completely different style of choreography and music. Joker exudes swagger and confidence with every move, while Akihiko treats dancing like a chance to practice his shadow boxing. Naoto grooves to smooth jazz, while Ryuji gets hyped to hard rock. All of these characters move exactly as you'd imagine they would, and the partner dances are especially great. Like, seriously, some of these are so adorable and fun, and I just love them. Oh, look! There's Yu Murakami from Persona 4 Dancing, as seen on the hit subreddit Okay Buddy Persona. He do be dancing to scare away minorities, though. As for content, things really vary between Persona 4 Dancing and Persona 3 and 5 Dancing, as there was a wide gap between their development and release. Persona 4 Dancing features a full visual novel story mode in between the various dances. The story takes place after Persona 4 Golden and sees the investigation team dealing with the appearance of the mysterious Midnight Stage, a place where shadows can only be defeated through dancing, and the investigation team will have to travel through the Midnight Stage to save Risei's friends and uncover the mystery of an idol who committed suicide many years ago. Now, I'm going to be honest with you here, this story is nowhere near the caliber of a mainline Persona game, and in all honesty, it's rather convoluted. But at least there is some fun character interactions. Just don't go in expecting this to be a worthy continuation to Persona 4 Golden. Now, moving on from the actual visual novel story, there are 29 tracks for you to enjoy in the free dance mode, and the majority of the cast gets 2 songs each, with up to 4 or 5 dance partners for fever time. There's also a big group song at the end where the entire cast dances together, and a secret song with Margaret from Persona 4. As you dance, you can earn money that will be used in the shop to buy various costumes and accessories for your dancers. And a lot of the costumes were featured in the different iterations of Persona 4 and provide a lot of fan service. Persona 3 and Persona 5 Dancing came out at the same time on both PS4 and PS Vita, acting as a kind of duology, and both feature 25 songs. Just like with Persona 4 Dancing, most of the main cast gets at least 2 songs to dance to and 4 or 5 possible dance partners. And these games, you can also set one of 2 different partners to appear during each fever time, assuming the song has 2 different sections for fever time. And each game, of course, features a big group dance at the end and a secret song featuring either Elizabeth from Persona 3 or the Jailer twins Caroline and Justine from Persona 5. Neither game features a traditional story mode. Instead, the very light narrative is told through a series of small cutscenes found in the social mode. Both games see the characters thrown into a dream by the attendants of the Velvet Room. In this dream world, they're essentially forced to dance in a bid for Elizabeth from Persona 3 or Caroline and Justine from Persona 5 to prove that their guests can dance better than the other cast. Now, you can unlock new small cutscenes as you make your way through the song list and fulfill various conditions during your playtime. You will unlock the chance to explore each character's room and unlock new costumes and accessories. You can also now use different top pieces with the costumes, which is a feature strangely absent from Persona 4 Dancing. While it is kind of disappointing that these aren't going to be continuations of the Persona 3 or Persona 5 stories, it is an excuse to spend more time with all of the characters, and the dialogue has the same kind of charm found in the source material. I am someone who gets extremely attached to each game's cast, so the chance to learn about each member of our team is something that I absolutely love. There's seriously so many funny moments, and I just love the dialogue.
Due to the large variety of images, it was a monumental task to reproduce each one. Female doctors, nurses, flight attendants, some even involving masks and ropes.
Stop! Don't say anymore! That's an invasion of privacy!
Relax, everyone. This room is probably...
My sadness is deeper than the color of this room. Wah! Wah!
The The last major change is the addition of music video style levels featuring the guys and the girls of each cast. And while most of these are extremely fun and campy, there's one that sticks out like a sore thumb. In Persona 5 Dancing, one of the levels features the female cast in a burlesque style attire, dancing around stripper poles, and it is very uncomfortable.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your minds?
Japanese anime and games have certainly faced criticism for the way young characters are portrayed, and seeing as how Atlus has been making a better effort lately in handling topics like sexuality and gender with more nuance, it is extremely disappointing that this even needs to be mentioned. That whole mess aside, I absolutely cannot get enough of these games. I platinumed all three, and have even platinumed Persona 4 Dancing All Night on both PS4 and PS Vita. One of the reasons I love video game and anime music is because it provides me a window back into the thoughts and feelings I had when I was experiencing my favorite pieces of media, and to have some of the absolute best pieces of music in gaming in a truly interactive form is really special. Shoji Meguro's amazing music always deserved lovely tributes like these, and the fact that I can pick these games up years later and continue trying to perfect my old scores while reminiscing over the times I had in the original games is something I truly appreciate. And I mean, Nanako dancing to the Junes theme is just literally the cutest thing ever. With the release of Persona 5 Dancing and Persona 3 Dancing, Atlus created the Persona Dancing Endless Night collection for the PS4, which includes both Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight and Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, as well as a port of Persona 4 Dancing All Night that is exclusive to this collection. It was the best deal upon release, being $100 for all three games, considering that Persona 3 and 5 Dancing launched for $60 separately. And nowadays, all of the prices have been roughly halved, and the Endless Night collection is typically included on many PlayStation Store sales. There's also DLC that adds new songs, dancers, and costumes, and while I've been too lazy to purchase them all, I do absolutely recommend getting Shinjiro from Persona 3, Adachi from Persona 4, Sho Minazuki from Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and Akechi from Persona 5. And there's also Virtual Fighter costumes in Persona 3 Dancing, and Yakuza costumes in Persona 5 Dancing, which is just really cool. Also, you can dress Morgana up as Sonic the Hedgehog, and it is so cute. If you are a Persona fan or a rhythm game fan, then I absolutely recommend you pick up the Endless Night collection in particular. Each individual game takes around 15 to 20 hours to platinum, and is absolutely something you may pick back up every so often. The games do feature some spoilers, so it is recommended you play the original entry or be prepared for some out-of-context spoilers. Regardless, I know that even as I move on to other games throughout the years, I'll always want to come back to these games at some point. I've been Versus, thank you for watching.